What's going on, Gemini? This is your girl Venus Archangel here with another love reading for you guys. Right here, it's looking like you guys are having a hard time releasing something because something is just not trying to let you go. Let's go ahead and get started with this. Welcome back, Gemini. Welcome back. Let's go ahead and get started with your reading here, y'all. So, y'all are starting out with this new year with the Five of Cups. Man, we got a lot of heartache. But it's alright, though. Everything's going to be okay. This is talking about how things may seem lost. Well, things may seem gone. Thing in the darkness. You know, this is definitely talking about, though, that there is still a way to move forward. There's still something that's left for us to move forward, and we have to just change our focus. The whole point of this whole thing is that we do need to honor our emotions. It's definitely important to, you know, mourn and you know forgive yourself and recognize what it was that you lost. You know, give that honor to it. But how are we going to move forward from this? And that's one of those hard things. It's like you feel like if you move too fast, you know, are you giving enough honor? And then if you spend too much time, are you staying stuck? And that's when I think it's not just timing. It's trying to really look at these three cups and notice what it is that hurt us the most, okay? And that's what can push it. That's going to help us move forward, is because with those three swords there, they're going to help us push, you know, not push, but you know, build the boundaries that we're looking for and begin the search of truly getting what we wanted, which could be a relationship, okay? Or a relationship that truly is successful for both you and your party, okay? Now, the heart of your reading is death. So I feel like there's a desire to release something. There's a desire to move on, to transition from a difficult situation into a better situation, or a situation that no longer serves its purpose. But the thing that's blocking this, guys, is the Chariot, which is crazy to me because, you know, this is literally talking about, you know, victory through your efforts. Now, I feel like the problem is to release, is to let go. But there isn't there's not a lot of balance going on. And the thing here is with the Chariot is that this talks about victory through your own efforts, right? Keeping the balance of your head and your heart to build that momentum. But I feel like there's a lot of looking back at the past and really being hurt by that. That's keeping that change, that force, that moving ahead, you know, stamina and, you know, momentum that's just, you know, not really materializing or manifesting itself because there's a lot of looking back. There's a lot of hurt and heartache and old issues that came up with that heartache. Whatever you lost in the past, it triggered a lot of pretty messed up memories, and memories that about yourself that really are keeping you from really moving forward. Okay, so it's not just the release is really, you know, taking its time, taking its process, but there's a lot of emphasis on what's wrong right now. The focus is how can we make it better right now. The focus is how can we look at what we did and look at what happened and look what our relationship, you know, ended up to be, to move forward from what it was, what it isn't anymore. Okay, for some of you guys that are in relationships, it's definitely talking about a difficult situation that could have really hurt you, could have had a lot to do with a third party, right? This could be a betrayal of trust altogether, and you're feeling like there's something just completely missing that you will never get back ever again in that relationship. But the thing here is, no, you never will get that back. You will never get that back. But you can have so much better. You have so much better. You'll have exactly something better than you've ever had before, because there is because you are trying to work through this difficult situation. And even if the relationship does follow through, right? That's something that you can learn, and that's something that you can take from that situation and run with it. You know what I mean? You know what it is that you're looking for. You have information. You know how to prevent that from happening again. You know how to better yourself in situations like this, and you know how to pretty much blossom and, be very prosperous, even, despite how the relationship pans out. So honor your emotions, because, honor those emotions, because it has hurt you. It has, left you with gashes in your heart, man. And, that, going back to that innocent energy where everything was fine and lovely and dandy, you're not going to be able to get to that place. And it's okay. So take your time with it. However, don't feel like you can't ever move forward, okay? Because there's always a path ahead of you. There's always something there. There's always something that you can still aspire to go towards. And that is the thing. That is the thing. There's 2 cups that's still up. There's still 2 bowls, considering in this tarot. Technically, it's 2 cups. You have one of them in your hand, so you know that there's a sliver of hope. You know that. But it's just that you're afraid to trust that you'll have that. You're afraid to do that. Now, in the past, you had the 3 of Cups. Okay? This was, possibly a reunion, getting back together, friends, family. There was a lot of support here in the past. I think this is what was missing, right? You've lost that support from your partner. You've lost that, that harmonious energy that you got with the 3 of Cups. But ultimately, though, you have that support in the past. And I think, honestly, through this situation, even, you have support even now. It may not be through your lover or someone that's your significant other. You know what I mean? This could be with friends. This could be the people that support you and really love you, and they want to hold you up and keep, they have your back, pretty much what I'm trying to say. And I think, honestly, that support has really helped you to begin something new. Maybe there is a rekindling of fire going on. For some of you guys, this doesn't have to just be relationships. This could be for singles. For some of you guys, this could also be for people that have recently gotten out of a relationship and reconnected with their ex. So for some of you guys could be trying to find the passion again, or looking for the passion to spark for the singles and things like that. Or for anybody, even in relationships, okay? Or this could be a situation where you guys or starting something new, and starting something that, they're starting something that is truly exciting and really gets, gets you excited, You're trying to find that drive, because right now, all you're feeling is sadness. Now, in the future, though, you're going to be hit with a lot of speed. Like, the only thing that's keeping back the speed, the speed, man, this momentum, is this grieving process. And I'm not saying that you should speed it up because good things are coming your way, because they are, regardless of how long you take or how fast you take. It's coming. But things are going to be moving rather fast. Okay? Things are going to be moving rather fast. Things are going to be picking up. You guys could even be getting messages because of, 8 of Wands, instant messages, because that stuff is moving rather fast. It's a fast energy. But the crowning energy, though, is the 8 of Pentacles. With everything kind of going crazy and, going fast and everything, or attempting to, and I think you wanting to take it slow and really kind of, go through what it is that got you to this period in your life. I do feel like there needs to be a grounding energy aspect about you to kind of help you with this fast energy. Because as long as you're grounded, you won't get swept off your feet. You know what I'm saying? It's like being pushed by a very powerful fan. As long as you got cement shoes, you good. You ain't gonna fly nowhere. You know what I mean? But I think the goal here is to be more solid, is to be more secure, and is to feel more. Still feel more stable within yourself. And for some of you guys, this is even releasing something, whatever it is that you're releasing. could be saying that your goal or what your ambition is towards someone that makes you feel more stable, that makes you feel grounded in your environment. It makes you feel grounded where you are. Let's go ahead and pull some clarify. Okay. Okay, Death in the Chariot, y'all. Sorry. Death in the Chariot. You got the Page of Wands. Let me pull another one, okay? Page of Wands. Because that's a good sign. That's news. It's, you know, information. Sorry about that. Page of Wands, though. What do you mean, Page of Wands? This is great, but where is this coming from? What's this about? The Queen of Swords. So, okay. So perhaps there was news. There was news given. But you have to, I don't know. It's so interesting. It's so interesting. The reason why Death in the Chariot's coming up is because of the Page of Wands and the Queen of Swords. It's almost like there's some information that has gotten that you're having to completely see for what it is. You're taking it as face value as the Queen of Swords. Because she doesn't fabricate, she don't add. She sees things as they are. But she's ready to cut a bitch if it don't match what she's looking for. And especially if you lie to her. So, that's just what it is. You know what I'm saying? Maybe you're releasing something that was done. Releasing some sort of news that was received. Or releasing how this news even affected you. Okay? And I feel like you guys are really thinking about, you know, really kind of thinking of trying to use your, use clarity at this time. I have clarity. Let's go ahead and figure out what this Ace of Wands is in the present, though. What is this Ace of Wands for Gemini? Two of Swords. You know, Taurus got this as well, but as their clarifiers. So Two of Swords is clarifying the Ace of Wands. So it's looking like the reason why a new beginning has started is because you had to make a difficult decision. A decision that was not very easy and one that you probably didn't even want to see. You didn't want to really look at it. But you stuck to your guns, you stood your ground, and now you're in a position where, you know, you are having to start something new. You are having to begin something new and exciting. But what are these messages that are coming in the future, man? Because this is crazy. The Eight of Wands. What is the speed that's coming from? Why are things moving fast? Ah, transition. The Six of Swords. Because you will be moving on. You will be, you know, leaving those turbulent waters and getting to more calmer waters. Look at that. The Eight of Cups. Taurus got this from underneath their deck as well, actually. Crazy. But, yeah, it makes sense. So this is just a lot of grievance here. There's a lot of grieving of what was missing, a lot of heartache that was gained. And you made a difficult decision that had to start something new that really bring the passion back, really bring the excitement back, because it wasn't working for you. You had to leave it behind because it just was not. It wasn't your cup of tea. You know what I mean? It wasn't. No, it's not. It's not. I'm not saying it's your cup of tea. Like it's something that you just willy nilly. You know what I'm saying? It's not that at all. It was seriously just not working for you. Whatever it was in a relationship, whatever it was in your dating world, guys, for those of you that are single, it just wasn't for you. You just couldn't deal. And you just had to let it go. You're like, hey, look, this isn't for me, and you just kind of you made your own truth. You made your own road, okay? And with that, Three of Swords again. Yeah, man. So it really makes sense that but here's the thing. The more you accept and know that you have the power to go out and do what it is that you want, go after what it is that you want, whether it be a relationship or to heal those Three of Swords, right? right? I think the whole purpose is to recognize what it is those problems are that's holding you back, that's keeping you back, and to release that, and to understand it, to know what it is, and release and let go. Accept it for what it is. Accept that it happened, and release. Because, like I said, things are coming your way. The Chariot isn't just speed and momentum. It's victory, and it's getting through that process of sadness and pain, and understanding that you can rise above, and you can power through anything in the world if you wanted to. That this situation is not going to keep you down, and it won't keep you down. Knowing that you won't take this mess, that's what's going to bring this momentum that you're looking for. That's what's going to bring this momentum to you, and that's when things are going to really speed up, because you're going to know, like, hey, okay, yeah, I got kicked in the dirt. Yeah, things got really messed up, and yeah, it affected me personally because I have got issues within myself. I got some serious stuff that I haven't really looked at until this situation happened, until everything around me just kind of had to erupt, and it triggered that mess. But I got to look at, looking at those things, looking at those emotions, looking at those triggers, looking at those things that bother you deep down inside about you personally, that is what's going to make you stronger, because you're going to know that those things they are what they are, either fixable, or that or it's a part of you that you can't change, but you can accept even more, and add that to your authenticity list, because what makes you special, right? But you accepting that, you moving towards a place where you can feel more secure and feel more good about, feel better about yourself, and how this, and have the confidence even to make steps towards relationships and anything that you want to pursue, with confidence that you can get what you want, that you can face any difficulties, because you are facing one now and you've survived it. What is the Queen of Pentacles in the crowning energy? Oh wow, the Six of Cups. So the Six of Cups, the Queen of Pentacles. You guys show yourself that that you have the ability to be very grounding and very stable. I think you want to just feel more comfortable in yourself, feel more comfortable with who you are. Know the value of yourself, because right now I think you're having to look at some past pain, some old issues in regards to who you are, and you have to look at what it is that caused those things, but all the good things that came out of of you being you. You can always move forward, right, and still hold those swords in your heart, but you can't. But they'll come back, So it's all right to take a look at the past and really try to analyze and fix what it is that you feel is broken, because it may not actually be broken. It may just be disassembled and just needs a little bit of glue. All right, y'all. So your wisdom of the Oracle card is fates. Okay, so things happen for a reason, and I know it's hard. It's like a cliche thing to say when I said that, but the purpose of everything that happens is to make you stronger. It's to show you what you're worth. It's to show you that there is better things out there, and that you can survive the worst. It's like being in a zombie apocalypse. Okay? It's like, hey, if you can survive that, you can take on the world. But through our struggles, through our pains, through our hurts, we can overcome and build something better than we've ever thought we could ever build. But we have to know and understand that we do have that capability within ourselves. And that even though we may have pain in our heart, especially, we should heal that first, and then know what our strengths and weaknesses are, and capitalize on each of those aspects. Don't just leave the weakness behind. You know what I mean? So with everything that's happened in regards to missed opportunities, things that were lost, this was a soulmate to show you what it is that you need, that you truly need in a relationship. that you truly deserve. You deserve love. You deserve happiness. Choose love, guys, for your wisdom of whispers of love, and you always have a choice as to what you should do. This is exactly that situation. The Five of Cups is showing you that you have all options at your disposal. If you feel like you need to take that step back and look at your emotions, which is definitely a good idea, do so. Because you have some pains there. You have some swords in your heart that need to be taken out. The healing process will come, and it will be for the benefit of you. But don't feel like you have to stay in this spot where you just, and I don't think you feel like you have to. I don't think you even want to be in this spot. It's how you feel right now. You just feel like, ugh. You just feel like, ugh. You don't feel good. But there is something you can do. Take your time with it, do what do whatever you need to do. But don't stop the process. Keep feeling, keep healing, keep feeling, keep healing. Make steps. Start to take chances again. Be open and be more, and try to do something different. Okay? Difficult decisions happen. But right now with the Ace of Wands right here, capitalize on that. Because you might be surprised at what you encounter, and you might end up running into something that makes you happy. Alright guys, I'm going to let y'all go. I know, not the easiest way to go into the new year, but there is still a new year ahead, and you guys have all the time in the world to find what it is that makes you happy in your life, career, love, everything. So I wish you guys the best of luck, and I will see you guys really soon. Bye, you guys.